everybody. My name is Barry Johns, and welcome back to another edition of Studio Talk. My wife and I found a little hidden gem in a restaurant last night, and I threw down. Let's get to it. Man, I tell you, man, what we had for dinner last night was off the freaking charts, man. Really, really, really good. Happened to do a drive-by the other day. No, not the kind you're thinking about. Just happened to drive by this place in a small little sleepy town, and I thought, let's go check it out. What's that got to do with studio? Nothing. But you know what it does have to do with? Are you addicted to this stuff? I mean, seriously. Are you addicted? Now, let's give a little perspective here. Barry, when you say addicted, what in the world are you talking about? Well, I'm here to tell you. That's kind of why I did this video, don't you think? Come on, man, work with me here. All right. So I see this problem a lot. I've been a victim of this problem from time to time. Sometimes I feel like it's a little bit cyclical, like every once in a while it's going to come back and that little bug is going to bite me like a recovering alcoholic. I am a gearaholic. And so you got to ask yourself, are you addicted? Okay, so what do I mean by that? All right, so, all you got to do, what really spawned this conversation is I joined a Facebook group, of which I absolutely hate. If you know anything about Facebook groups, why I joined it, I don't know. I saw a question in there I wanted to comment on, so I joined it. And so while I was there, this group's actually pretty good. I'll be honest with you. It's not one of the bad ones. And it is the 500 series group. The group that people are celebrating and sharing their successes and their love of the 500 series format, of which you can see I've got some back over there and I've got some down there. And you know what? I love them too. Okay. It's a fantastic format. That you can get a lot of stuff to work with in a very small footprint. Okay, and so that's just one example, right? I've also got a boatload of guitars hanging throughout this entire space, man. I tell you what, I've spent a lot of money on guitars. Am I addicted? Okay, so why does this matter at the end of the day? What difference does it make if I'm addicted and I want to get as much as I can? Let's face it, if you're buying quality gear, you're going to get a decent resale. Are you going to get all your money back? Probably not. Probably not. Are you going to lose 15, 20% of your investment? Yeah, probably. Probably good chance of it. Maybe not, depending on when you buy and when you sell at the end of the day. It's like anything else. But you can feel pretty safe when you're investing to a certain degree. Okay. So that said, if you're going to get into this addiction, buy quality. Okay. Don't buy the stuff just to fill your racks and make it look good, because you're not going to get your return on investment of that. You're not going to get a resale out of it, and you're going to grow out of it very quickly. Avoid cheap entry-level gear. I'm here to tell you, just avoid it. You don't have to go to the top end, baby. The sky's not necessarily the limit, but you can tell when you go look up a piece of used gear on Reverb, it shows you that little graph of basically what it's sold for over the last 18 months to 2 years, okay? So you can get a good idea where that's going to land in case you want to try it and resell it, I often thought about creating a side business, although it'd take a substantial investment to do so, and have a 500 series exchange place where you pay a monthly fee, all right? And you can exchange 500 series as you want to, as they come and go. You send your old one back, you send a new one in there, and you can try something else. I thought that could be pretty interesting, but I have no idea of the logistics of it. It's one of those things that sounds pretty cool. But in all seriousness, though, at what point is all of this doing some harm to you? And you've got to ask yourself that question, right? If you're a single guy, don't worry about it. Go out and spend all you want and buy all you want. As long as you're paying your bills and you're living your life responsibly, go out and buy what you want. You got kids, you got a family. I hate to tell you, boys and girls, but you better think about that, okay? Because every time you plop down $700-800 for a new 500 series unit, okay, that's a little mini vacation for your family. So don't forget that stuff, okay? So find a balance in all of this, because odds are, if you're like me, you're not going to make $1 billion doing this thing called audio. You do it because you love it, because you have a passion for it. And some of you out there watching this are going to get lucky and probably make up $1 zillion, and I hope you do. because it takes good music to do it, or at least it should. Okay. That's kind of debatable lately, but I won't digress on that. Okay. So think about these things as you're getting into it. No matter whether you're addicted to 500 series, you're addicted to microphones, you're addicted to plugins, for God's sake, don't make that freaking mistake, okay? Um, if you're going to get addicted to gear, physical gear that you can buy and sell and trade and get a reasonable amount of money back on in case you find yourself in a pinch. You've got a way to get up some money pretty quickly by selling on Reverb. In 30 days, you can have cash in your pocket and be happy, happy, happy. But none of us like selling gear. But the reality of it, sometimes that we have to do that to get through this thing called life. So don't let this gear addiction screw up your life. Don't go get into a boatload of debt over this. I promise you, you will regret it. You may have a great job today and feel like you can afford it today. But tomorrow that job could go away and you could be barely surviving and paying your cell phone bill. Okay? This is real life, kids out there, so understand these things. So don't box yourself into a corner. Chase that dream, chase that passion. Enjoy it if you can afford it. Do it. Live it up, eat it up, and dream it up, and make music up to the top of the sky, baby. Okay, I'm a little bit dramatic this morning. Maybe I've had too much caffeine for a Sunday morning. So anyway, let's call this my Sunday morning talk today, okay? I got my brand new lighting back there. I'm going to tell you what I did. I hung a 2-inch galvanized pipe, with a couple of flanges on either side, screwed those into studs, and now I've got a whole rigging section up there for lighting, so I don't have to have any stands anymore. I get my lighting where I want it. I got a nice hair light up there for all this beautiful hair I've got going on here. I'm looking good for you people. I'm trying to ramp it up, give you quality production, blah, 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 blah. If you like my videos, hit that like button, that subscribe button, and that notification bell. And come back and watch some more of my videos. Comment on this video. Tell me what you think. And until next time, have yourself a great freaking addicted to gear day. Bye-bye.